Hi, I'm Anna. My stage name as a drag king is Andy Kist, and what I know now is it's more important to be yourself than please others. I grew up in Helensburgh, which is a small town just outside of Glasgow. I was quite badly bullied for being different by people in my school. Growing up, I grew up watching horror movies. One of my earliest memories was lying in a cardboard box pretending to be Dracula. I have an older sister, and a lot of the time, if I didn't get the grades, if I didn't get the marks, it was, why can't you be more like your sister? If I did weird things, it's why can't you do that like your sister? Why do you have to be weird? A really low moment for me when I was being bullied was just after my grandma passed away. I was completely distraught. She was my best friend. She was one of the only people that I felt I could be truly 100% myself with. She always had a smile on her face and telling me that I was loved and that she loved me for me and I didn't have to be anything but me. After she passed away, I shut down. I was completely void of any emotion. My parents had told the school that what had happened and that I was going to be in case I needed to be taken out of class or if I wanted to go home. And I remember one girl turned around and she said that she called me a freak because I couldn't cry over my grandma dying. And I felt like such a horrible person for it. And it just made me want to die. I moved to Brighton after I left college. I studied animal care and I was very fortunate. I got a job at an animal rescue centre. I was living with some great friends who were just as weird and freaky as me, which was great. And one of the things that we got into was a programme called Drag Race. It was amazing to see all these different performers with being themselves, both with a makeup on and out of the makeup, and hearing their backstories about being bullied, about being rejected, and then finding acceptance through drag. It really had an impact on me. It made me feel like maybe it's okay for me to be weird and maybe it's okay for me to try and be myself more. So 2 in the morning, I was feeling very low and a bit depressed, and I thought, I'll give it a shot. So I got the makeup out and I just played around for about 2 hours, painting on a face. And I thought, this looks quite good. This feels quite good. I quite like this. The turning point for me was when I was performing as Andy. I remember seeing one person in the audience looking at me like I was filth and that I didn't belong there. And it clicked for me that I don't care what you think. You look at me like I'm filth. I know I'm not filth. If you don't like it, you can go out the door. You don't have to stay and watch this. You don't have to see me perform, because nothing's going to stop me from doing that, and nothing's going to stop me from having fun and being myself on this stage just because you don't like it. And that's when it clicked that I don't have to please everyone. I can be myself, because there are people that do like me for me and don't want me to change. And they're the ones I should be focusing on, not the ones that do want me to change.